Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Week Hero. This is episode 5. And with that massive cliffhanger we left off on, I've got nothing but questions and excitement for what we're about to see.
Yeah, that last episode really left us with you guys, but left me with a sour taste in my mouth, and I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find out what happens next.
Yeah, we thought we were getting some sort of good resolution after what seemed like a problem had been solved, and then they just put something in front of us that I don't think any of us were ready for, so we'll see where it goes.
The description for episode 5 here is probably so misdirecting while still proving a main point of this episode. I don't know. Let's go!
무슨 진짜? 뭐가?
야, 안소랑 연신이랑 너랑 무슨 깡패 잡았다며?
Jeez. Oh, that's lit.
야, 그래서 어떻게 된 건데 좀 썰 좀 풀어봐, 범석.
야, 범석아.
야, 빨리 좀 알려. 궁금해 죽겠다, 진짜.
All right, so getting a little tension over that whole situation.
그날 잘 들어갔어? 뭐? 넌? 나도 잘 들어갔어.
Yeah, I got home safely.
Yeah, it wasn't safe at home.
Exactly.
They got a whole new respect, though, at school.
Yeah. He's still...
These guys.
Yeah, got nothing to say now. Look at that plate.
Whoa, he's hungry. You know how much energy he exerted?
이게 다 들어가?
다 먹고 매점도 갈 건데? 그쵸, 뭐.
I'm gonna get some snacks.
내가 맛집 알아놓은 데 있거든. 같이 가자.
맛집은 또 못 참지. 가자. 가자. 좀 넌 살면서 사는 얘기 안 해.
영희가 누군데?
걔 있잖아. 그 강패 새끼 대가리 찍은.
아, 너 뭐 원래 알던 애야?
에?
Oh, she was getting sick of pushed around.
수호집에서 잠깐 지내고 있어.
주말에 영희도 부를까?
난 좋아. 상관없어.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh. Whoa. Dude.
How long ago are these pictures?
I wish we could see a date.
Okay, so that's from the hospital, so that's recent.
Okay, so
he's-
that's what we're aware of right here.
Yeah.
So he's just been hanging out with her more.
Yeah,
'Cause he's scrolling up, so the other pictures we saw
Okay.
were
Right.
photos.
but
Sorry, misread that, folks. I was thinking back.
How long-
Yeah, because he wasn't in a cast or anything, I didn't think.
Well, yeah.
So maybe it was more of... I'll just let it play out.
아빠는?
Was it dinner with mom?
진로는 정했어?
아직요.
알아서 다 잘하니까.
저 못하는 거 많아요.
Name one.
아니,
This kid's been a rock star at everything we've seen
Yeah.
that he's been handling.
다 먹었지? 커피는 가면서 마시자. 엄마 회의가 있어서.
Okay, so mom's busy. Dad's
busy.
absent.
Yeah.
Mom's not around.
하긴 뭐래, 어? 밥이나 한 끼 때려 그냥. 어?
세일인데 어떻게 그냥 넘어가냐?
is he feeling like the third wheel?
돈 안 모으세요? 어? 이 고시원 구하신다면서요?
Party room.
That's the kind of vibe now because of the Instagram. And now here he's trying to...
나이스 아메리카노.
나는 비엔나 커피 아이스. 야, 우리 자리 잡자. 배우지.
Oh.
Definitely third wheel in it.
Well, and I assume he's having to pay for it.
나 시연이 어디 갔다 왔는지 다 아는데?
내 위치 좀 그만 좀.
싫어. 나 집에 언제 가는지 다 볼 거야.
So he feels like things aren't working out for him.
여보, 뭐해?
Feels like he's maybe a little bit of an outsider still.
I don't know.
I wonder if there's something deeper there too.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
could-
gosh, I forgot about the
intro.
The intro.
Well, because the episodes before they were all bonding so great, they were like three peas in a pod.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if there's maybe something deeper.
No.
I'm just not reflecting on.
Or like if he feels like no matter how good of a time he has with these guys, he still always has to go back home at some point.
Oh no!
That looks like a party night out for
karaoke
bad
party.
medicine. We rent a karaoke room.
These two just deadpan like.
Wait, is it? It's just a room?
Yeah, it's the party room that they rent.
At least there's a couple tambourines in there to help out.
야! 범석이가 뭐 범석이가 여기 있어. 진짜니까. 장난치지 마. 진짜 봤다니까. 범석아. 우리 센거 아니야? 범석장 범석아 어디 있어?
He's still got the microphone.
야, 전화해봐.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't have a phone.
No, he's trying to silence it. They're going to call him, and they're going to hear it ring if he doesn't get to it and silence it.
Oh shit!
Ooh, dropped one.
I think that was the one for him.
여기 몇 번 방이야?
몰라.
너 친구라는데 계속 전화가 와.
Yeah, see that was.
Oh, yeah.
He was reaching to get it.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
뭐 한 대 치겠다?
씨발 진짜. 야, 그만해.
Holy
뭔데
shit!
갑자기.
Yeah, whoa.
범석아. 그만하라니까?
Oh, wow.
I was
This
see what I was wondering.
야 꺼져.
That's where we need to talk.
야!
See, I was wondering if he had potential feelings for So-ho.
괜찮아. 야, 범석아. 내가 범석이 봤다니까.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
보고 싶었잖아.
뭐야?
우리 범석이 친구인데.
Are you sure
Like more assholes to me.
전화할게. 전화하면 꼭 받아라. 가자.
또 보자잉. 그다음에 여전하고만.
That was interesting.
There it is.
All right, well, all with it. What happened?
쟤네.
못하냐.
Of course, it's nothing.
Oh, he hasn't slept at all.
닥치라고.
Holy shit!
그랬잖아. 족밥 새끼가 뒤질라고 씨.
Whoa.
Wow, what has happened?
족도 아닌 새끼가 안수랑 연수에 믿고 존나 깝치네.
뭐?
아, 몰라. 갑자기 가서 지랄이잖아.
씨발 새끼야.
아, 그만. 아,
뭘봐 씨발 새끼야.
Wow.
회장 좀 그만 올려.
어?
Oh,
We got
wow, this is hard to watch,
to do a
guys.
deep dive into this. Yep, here it comes.
There
Here
we
comes
go.
the story.
Unreal.
Oh,
Jeez.
Just nonstop.
yeah.
Just block him. I mean, that's...
All right, good to see. He does get a little workout in because I was kind of curious with everything we've seen. at
Everything
home,
else he does,
school,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
the other,
Or the other class.
yeah, the night class.
일어서. 아, 달리기만 하려면
There's more?
기초만 하자, 기초만.
Slaps him.
발끝은 일각선으로. 필요 없다니까. 자, 피곤할 텐데. 걱정만 안 피.
You must be there.
늘 이 턱은 항상 숙이고, 응? 팔은 이렇게 하고, 이 팔로 항상 이 턱을 보호해야 돼. 알았지? 기억해, 턱.
How many times did I redo that scene?
이 어깨만 보고 있다가 이 어깨가 네 얼굴 향해 날아온다 싶을 때 바로 몸을 숙여버리는 거야. 90도로 싹. 이 상태로 그냥 무릎을 껴안고 바로 잡아뜨려. 하나, 둘, 셋.
This music they have.
이게 바로 테이크다운. 그리고 나서 그냥 막
His face.
패지 말고 튀어.
Don't hit them, run.
돌아보지 말고.
Don't look back.
상대는 자빠진 사이에 도망가라고. 괜히 싸우다가 다치지 말고. 알겠지?
You know, Daniel LaRusso would be very proud of this training.
A little early yet. We got to wax some cars and sand some floors.
어쩌는 일이야?
Well, we're your friends.
뭘 조금 안 좋아가지고.
야, 너가 마른 이유가 여기 집에 있었네. 야, 걷다가 살 빠지겠다.
가족 아닌데? 아버지가 정치 입문하시면서 나 공개 입양하신 거야.
Here we go.
자기 이미지 메이킹을 하고.
Oh, wow. Just laying it out there for him. Come when I ask for a drink, you don't bring a tray of snacks with it out to me.
노래방에서 봤던 애들. 걔네 때문이야? 노래방? 무슨 노래방?
Oh, we got more flashback.
Jeez.
열중쇼 하라고 이 잡종 새끼야. 감 떨어졌지. 간다.
야 보여줘. 야 보여줘.
Oh,
Come on.
10세들은 너한테 왜 그런 건데? 응? 네가 뭘 잘못했다고?
원래 막 그러잖아. 자기들끼리 친해지려고 누구 한 명 따시키면서 자기 위치 올리고. 내가 뭘 잘못해. 나는 그냥 가만히 있었는데.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
잘못한 거 없어. 불러 그 10세들.
Oh.
야, 내가 사과 받아줄게. 불러.
Oh, let's see how this goes down.
개못된다. 그냥.
This is gonna get wild.
오빠 우리 범석이
Dog.
지나가. 야 붙여봐. 진짜? 범석아 어디야?
Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
이 새끼들은 맨날 노래방이야.
because they won't recognize Su-ho.
You guys are.
할 말은 아니지 않냐. 쫄지 마, 새끼야. 형 있잖아.
Yeah, he told him not to do that anymore. I think that scene from the lawyer is going to come back here at some point, maybe.
Yeah, they don't just
Yeah.
get in for.
Well, either he's going to stand down again and not do anything, or maybe he snaps and just
Yeah.
He could.
full
Yeah.
book to the
we-
face moment.
Well, we've
Well,
definitely
he could
seen-
be like Si-eun, who always stands up for himself.
우리 친구잖아 범석아. 그치? 아니 같이 재밌게 놀았으면서.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just playing around and you ended in a hospital.
바로 사과해.
뭐?
아, 몇 번을 말해. 뒤지기는 사과하라고.
다시 예전처럼 친하게 지내볼까? 맨날 보면서?
Oh,
너 무시하는 거야.
Just grabs him by the ear. The other guys aren't doing shit.
야, 사과하라고.
Yeah, bullies are like balloons. You pop them once and they go away.
진짜 미안해.
This is not ending here.
나한테 한 대만 맞아.
뭐?
Oh.
hmm.
아, 그래? 한 대 먹고 끝내, 남자답게.
Take it like a man there, Quinn.
진심으로 존나게 미안하다니까 범석아.
Oh,
shit.
They slapped him?
Yeah.
새끼가.
Oh.
Here we go.
괜찮아?
Oh, he's going to snap.
I think so.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
He's going to just see red.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Oh.
Oh.
He's just such a.
Well, he could take 4 of them.
Wow, these guys, look at they all sat down and cowered.
이제 범석이한테 연락하지 마.
Or you can do that.
That's that.
That's how they act. 5-on-1, 4-on-1, everybody's a badass.
내가 니한테 뭐 잘못했어? 아, 니 때문에 알바덤이라고 시간 내서 도와줬더니 씨발 왜 지랄이야? 야, 그만해.
야 도와줘? 뭐 너 지금 나한테 그럼 생색내냐? 뭐 씨발 내가 네 알바비라도 줄까? 어? 씨발.
Oh.
Holy shit.
또 씹으려고 하고 씨발아.
야 놓고 얘기해. 놓고.
Wow, now he's being the one that's trying to break everything up.
Yeah.
That's not often you see Su-ho as like that.
야 범석아 일단 내가 가볼게.
He was saying a lot of that out of anger.
Yeah,
I
he's-
missed something.
Kid's been through a lot, you know?
괜찮아?
괜찮아.
No, you're not. You're not.
Oh my God.
Who's this gonna be?
씨발 새끼들.
Is he really trying to call him?
Yeah, I think so.
And now he knows he has to get away because he's not by his friends anymore.
오범석? 뭐야? 안경
From-
벗었네?
From one group to another.
Yeah.
누구? 놀러 왔냐? 야 오범석!
Oh shit.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh, they don't know that they're opposite groups, though, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
They don't know
They
that
think
those aren't
he's
his
with them.
friends.
뭐냐? 인가? 금수저다. 어? 따라오라고. 씨발놈아. 와, 이 문강 개 족밥 새끼가 벽산을 건드리네. 뒤질래? 아, 씨발 돈도 없는데 잘 됐다. 야, 너 손만.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what the
똑바로 돼 개새끼.
Oh! Did you see the wind up on that?
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting this turn of events.
Oh.
꺼내 빨리. 667502-1184-117.
What a twist.
아이씨, 뭐 이런 걸려가지고.
Oh, that was the wrong thing to say. Holy shit.
He's letting it rip. Those guys don't care.
No, they don't give
Well,
a
because it's
fuck.
not them.
Yeah.
밟을 거면 제대로 밟아야 돼 범수아. 더 밟어.
They're gonna
Yeah,
just
yeah.
encourage it.
Encouraging
They
it.
got on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and everything is coming out.
씨발 뭐라고 씨발 새끼야.
Oh.
Ooh, that one sounded good.
끝났냐? 한잔하러 가자.
No.
You can seriously start rolling with these guys?
Like he's now going to be like their boss or something?
Well, I don't know about he's gonna be their
No.
boss, but is he gonna hang with them?
Well, it's like they did their bidding for him and everything else.
What a. Well, maybe they want to hang out with him because he's got money. Because Beom-seok's got a bunch of money, so
Yeah.
maybe they want to hang with him now. There.
야, 내가 살 테니까 다 시켜.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't hold up the money, guys.
야 이제 빨리 찾아. 리플랜드. 50만. 마실만해? 간다.
맛있는데?
야 범석아. 인스타 아이디 뭐냐? 너 태그해야겠다.
Oh boy.
Oh, no. Oh.
너 팔로우 하는데 막판.
Oh, no.
했다?
저기 있다.
야 어디?
Fuck.
아 얘한테 얘랑 가. 아 나 이런 거 못해. 씨발 내가 데려올게. 야 무조건. 야야야 됐어 이거. 짠해.
Most success.
Man, I don't got a good feeling about this at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, shh.
I know he's going through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
야 찾아. 범죄가 마음에 든다는 거 있어. 아 별로. 씨발 이 새끼 지금 존나 너무해. 자자.
He's picky.
He's not even saying anything.
Take a puke.
Oh, is he going to unfollow him?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what that is.
씨발 너는 그냥 가가지고.
Oh.
앉아 있어. 야 약간 취했는데. 아 취하면.
He's gonna go do it.
어디가? 어디가?
I mean, I wanted Beom to find his confidence, but not quite like this.
안 놀아요? 놀아요. 좋지.
Oh.
Well, now that I look and see what it is. Oh,
Got the Jägermeister glass.
Wow. We just seen a complete transformation of sorts.
Oh, I was gonna say, is he gonna get sick right on the table and Carol's in front of him?
Bro's just pounding that. What is that?
Man.
Gin, right?
yeah, that's sapphire. Yeah,
Oof.
that's a gin.
Stuff will hit you like a brick wall.
Aren't these all high school kids?
Well, things are different.
Oh,
what-
wow.
What an episode. This one was intense.
It was.
Very intense.
For having like little action or anything like that. Wow. What
It had some action, but
Yeah,
it
well,
wasn't
but it was more about
his journey.
Well, and it did. The writers did such a good job of making me like want to cheer a little bit what was happening, but then it would go too far. You know, you're like, all right, let's find his confidence. Let's find the bullies that used to do whatever to him, and you know, do their thing. And then they got him lined up against the wall, and Beom is just stomping the hell out of him. And it's like, okay, there is a line you can cross, and that's what Su-ho didn't want him to cross the line with the microphone. So I just thought it was it's such brilliant writing, because as a viewer, they have me really conflicted. Like, do I want, you know, Beom to be able to go out and have a good time and meet new people? Yeah. Is he meeting the best people? Probably not. But, you know, are they using him? Yeah, probably. But everybody seems to be having a good time. And it's one of those things like, does he just need like one night to get a taste of what it could be if he lets go of things and maybe makes some progress on whatever kind of, you know, inner mental things that he's dealing with? I mean, maybe. So it's so well written. I can't put over this episode enough and how conflicted and ties me up in knots as a viewer it has me. So just absolute A+. I love that his crew was trying to kind of figure out what was going on with them, with Su-ho and Si-eun. They're trying to kind of figure out, what's this all about? Tell us, we're friends. And it's so wild because in the previous episodes, like I said, they were three peas in a pod, all kind of in the same thing. But I think that's because they were all kind of forced into a goal or a task that they had to accomplish or something they had to do. And they kind of got forced into it without even really knowing each other that much. So I think we're going to explore more of that as we go forward and learn more about our characters. So just a wild episode, and I can't wait for more of this.
Yeah, really fantastic episode. Like you said, it just seemed like it was our three guys that were just hanging out, and after you wrapped up the previous story, where do you go from here? Well, then they give us the ending they did at the end of last episode with Beom. With what he was going through at home. And so now how is that going to translate to his school life? And at first it looked like he enjoyed everyone being kind of scared of him and everything like that. And then he ran into his former life that tormented him, and he couldn't do anything about it. But it's like now you have Su-ho and Si-eun there for you to have your back and to do, and I mean, not do your bidding, but be there for you and help you out in whatever ways you need him to, like they did at the karaoke bar. He's like, apologize. And Su-ho was right. Remember, he stopped Si-eun early before too when he was gonna go too far.
Yep.
And he's like, you can't go cross that line. You can't be worth. And he's like, he doesn't. And like he explained to Si-eun after that, he's like, you don't know what they've done to me, this and that. And it's like, I get it, but that's not a reason to like hit him over the head with a microphone and potentially take him out. And then where's your life?
Yeah. And you can see how Beom is like, hey, don't tell me what to do. Like, we're kind of like, he maybe feels like Su-ho has been kind of fighting his battles for him.
It can be that, but when we see what his life is at home, where he was basically adopted and just brought into a family and is told by his father to always do what he's told, he's just sick of that his entire life. And so when he feels his closest friends are telling him to do that, now it's making him feel lower and less of a person than what he is. And so now going with these guys where it's like they kind of fear him, but now they're having fun with him and partying with him, and they're like, they were the cool kids. So I think for him, it makes him feel like he can be a cool kid now and not just an outcast, and having two really good friends. He can have this group of friends and then try and, do what he did there at the end with the ladies, which, totally against what we thought we'd see out of him. I mean, when we got introduced to him, very soft-spoken, didn't talk too much, and right now they're building his character bigger and bigger, and it is amazing to see. Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, definitely his episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Beom-seok's character it's really dynamic, and it's pretty sad to watch the path that he's going down. You know, we saw him transfer to this school because of how bad he was being bullied. It continued to the point where he hurt somebody else seriously, you know, with the fentanyl patch, and then eventually finds some friends. You know, fast forward to last episode, he's never really stood up for himself, right? And in the last episode, we saw we'll just call it the lawyer, say, okay, now you get a chance to wail on this guy, do it. And he wouldn't do it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I don't know that it was ever really clarified as to whether his adoptive father beat on him because he was hanging out with the wrong people. This is kind of a debate we had, you know, amongst ourselves, whether his father was doing that because he got in trouble with the wrong people and they had to bail him out of trouble and, you know, kind of get his name erased from the situation, or because when given the opportunity, he wouldn't stand up for himself, even when there was no chance of, you know, he could have just taken shots at Gil-soo and nothing would have happened, and he still didn't do it. Now, in this episode, we fast forward, and for a minute there while he's at school, he's like, okay, you see him, I don't want to say taking over the role of bully, but acting very uncharacteristically aggressive, where all of a sudden in the last episode, very passive, now all of a sudden he's super aggressive, like, you know, with the language he's using and, you know, getting in people's faces. And, you know, they remind him, oh, you know, he hears the kid say, oh, you're just doing this because you have tough friends. And then the arm around his shoulder, and it was almost like this reminder without his friend telling him, like, yep, you've got this sense of courage now because of me, you know. And then I think when they're at this karaoke place, I mean, you know, I know maybe PTSD, and I think he's been through enough where we can use that term. But he sees those karaoke the guys at karaoke, and immediately I think that fear just came right back. Mm-hmm. Like that fear came right back. And I think it was in that moment that he realized, like, everything, like the sense of security I have is all dependent upon my friends. I'm still the same person who's getting bullied. And when I'm so vulnerable when they're not with me. And I haven't gained any ability to really stand up to people. And I think he had to face that, because in the classroom it was, oh, I'm this and this and this. And then immediately just a 180, that like almost crippling fear again. They showed him dropping the soda can. He came back in the room and just, you know, flipped out. And it's tough. And he's just, this kid's got just, I mean, he's got it pretty bad, right? Like getting bullied at school. And we've talked about in previous episodes, you hope kids that get bullied at school can at least go home and have some semblance of peace at home. And clearly he doesn't. And in this episode, he just openly admitted it. He adopted me for, you know, for the image of his, you know, political career. So look, that was really tough to see. And then we finally see him, you know, kind of have it out with what we thought were his friends. He's just, I just want to go alone. And then it was like this wild situation. So huge shout out to the writers of this. He came upon the bullies from one school. Yeah. And it's like, okay, this is going to be bad. And the bullies from the other school come up. And then you learn, like, hey, they don't like each other because, you know, and this is, you know, very typical. And we see this in, you know, obviously I can't speak for how it is in South Korea, but in the U.S. we have schools that are your rich kid schools and schools that aren't. And sometimes they clash over nothing more than, you know, perceived status. Like a little shoe. And, right. And then all of a sudden, you know, he kind of became this plaything for, I'll just call it, you know, the original bullies, you know, like this laughable thing, like, oh wow, you're join us in beating up the rich kids, you know, and then of course we found out, you know, that they're using him for his money at this point. And it's just a really sad character arc, because
and it's interesting because he offered to throw all the money out there. Like, it wasn't like they were saying, hey, pay for this.
But you know, now they're, now they're, you know, and with his original friends, he kind of offered, I'll get dinner, I'll do this. And they were always just like hanging out as friends. And now you kind of feel like he's going to go down the path where, the bullied kids are going to be like, oh, we got this, this kid with us now who's got all this money. He can buy us drinks, do all this stuff. And you kind of see like this shift. And it's almost like, we have, jokes when you see somebody who's a villain, like at what point where did it happen? Where did you become the villain? Right. And it's like, you saw this happen here. Just a lot of stuff built up, and he's hanging out with this wrong group the one night. And, they went from the glasses to the no glasses, which I think was telling. You saw the glasses kind of hit the floor in like this dramatic sense, like they're gone. And I just feel like maybe he's going down like this, like dark path now. And I'm fearful of him becoming the bully. And we that happens in real life. You get somebody who is bullied in one, part of their life or another. And instead of trying to, do right unto other people, they just take that anger and they pass it forward. And, the first thing that comes to my mind almost, and I know this is a giant shift in genres, but, in the Breakfast Club, you see the guy who's like the tough guy there, and they all think, oh, he's the tough guy, he's the bully. And then you find out like what he's handing out to other people is what he's been, getting at home from his father. And his abusive nature is just kind of I'm going to pass it along because I feel like I have no power in this aspect of my life, or I'm the punching bag in this aspect of my life. And I want to like feel that power. And so I'm just going to pass it along to the next person. So great writing, but it's a very sad story for this young man. And I feel like we're going down a really dark path, and I don't like where the show's going. I mean, it's great writing. So when I say I don't like where it's going, certainly that's not saying the quality of the show or the writing. It's just I don't like this character arc for Oh Beom-seok. And I'm hoping that, early predictions, things go bad, and maybe towards the end we have some sort of redemption. But this is not good right now, guys. It's not good at all.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the path that he's taken as well, because I was kind of all over the map with my assumptions, and it clearly all wrong. But that's just how the darts that I was throwing, just trying to pinpoint what was going on. But now seeing the whole episode play out and then going back to the spot of the Instagram spot, it was almost like a validation that he was looking for from So-ho. And maybe I'm wrong here too. So that's kind of the track I'm on. And I feel like he was the third wheel, not fully with them, because she came in out of nowhere, and then he's taking pictures with her. Well, she's posting them on her Instagram. He's tagged in them, and then he's seeing that. But we've only saw 6 pictures on his Instagram. So again, with kids today, I'm not even going to try to pretend I know or can relate to, having an Instagram status of a follow. But I do hear stories of some kids taking that personally. So I'm assuming that's what's kind of happening here. The dark path that I'm looking at right now, and the way that you guys pump this show up, you guys haven't given us any spoilers, but man, I am now worried about his future, especially with his buddies here, because So-ho and crew, all they've done is at least be there for him and at least try to talk. He's so far been kind of shut down, which is fair because his father does not give him a safe home for the most part. And then in the previous school, it was not safe there until he met So-ho and Sing
And Su-ho.
Su-ho
and
Si-eun. Yeah.
Thank you. Until he met those guys, then I feel like that may have shifted to where he can feel a little comfortable. So, man, I don't know where this is going to go. Again, worried. So let's just see where it goes out here. I'm glad that they did give us a full episode, pretty much of his journey on this one, to help set up probably something that's going to come down the road here. And if it doesn't set up anything, we just got at least a good look into his character now of where his headspace is at, especially after everything that just went down. And we look forward to seeing what's going to happen.
Just real quick, because you bring that up, and I know you're a massive Breaking Bad fan. Do you think Beom has almost a Walter White path where you take the really
even think about
calm,
that.
you take the really calm, non-assuming guy, and all of a sudden he turns into like a supervillain somehow. It would be amazing. I'm not sure if that's where it's going to go, but damn, you could see it.
I'll start thinking about it, but I need to see the next episode because if he does a 180 in the next episode, it changes changes my viewpoint. But
we saw he had he had moments of where he went to the extreme, and of course with bullying, you want to see somebody stand up for themselves, and even in confrontations like this, not supporting fighting, but hey, maybe stand up for yourself. But when the second you grab a microphone and you start swinging at that, I mean, you can do some serious damage. And then even when he had his bully down on the ground and they're, the bullies won, we're like, still, you got to stomp on him better. It's like, it's one thing to like, hey, prove a point. I'm not going to let you bully me anymore. I'm going to fight back. Obviously, this is a situation where he had support, and the 4 bullies from the rich school didn't feel like they could do anything there. But now you wonder whether, God, like the more I think about it, like, okay, are the bullies, the 4 guys from the his old school, are they going to be after him even more now? And are his new bully friends really going to have his back? Or is he always just going to be this person who, like, friendship for him is basically on who's going to pay the most? I mean, hey, the friendship with the new bullies is based upon him, willing to, be violent and spend money. And it's just, it's a really sad thing. Is he going to still be the target? You have to imagine after that, the bullies from the rich school, they're not going to go after all the other guys, but they very may well target him again. And it makes me rethink his relationship with the dad. And the more I think about it, the more I think the dad wasn't mad he got in trouble. Because you see that with some parents, where when a child gets bullied and they come home, you either have parents who are very sympathetic to their child being bullied, they're upset, they try to talk to the schools, try to fix it. You have parents where their kids are being bullied and they try giving them the tools, whether it be through self-defense or, hey, confidence, you have to stand up to your bullies, and they try giving them the tools to stand up to their bullies on their own, knowing that sometimes school administrators and things like that won't happen. And then you have the situations where the kids are being bullied and they come home and the parents say, stand up for yourselves, and the kids really don't have it in them. And then you get disappointment from the parents that their kids are being bullied. Like, there's almost a level of shame amongst the parents that their kids are being bullied. And I think that's the vibe I'm getting now with him. Like, the dad wasn't mad that he got in trouble at the park. The dad's mad that he got bullied more and wouldn't even step up and punch somebody when he got a free shot. And it just makes for a really, really bad situation for this kid. I feel really bad for him.
Makes for a really good show. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we are enjoying it now. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.